Like the boss Ali Tila always says, you can make any meal in your outdoor kitchen. And today we're gonna do a Mediterranean feast. I'm gonna make some beef kefta kebabs. Ali is gonna make pita from scratch. And then we're gonna round it out with some amazing garlic sauce we all love called toum. Let's go. What's happening, family? Welcome to our outdoor kitchen.
One of our favorite meals to make as a family is kefta, pita, and garlic sauce. We make it all the time. The kids love it.
So kefta kebabs are basically a ground meatball, usually beef or lamb, a ton of spices, garlic, onions. We're gonna form that meatball over skewer and fire it right on the grill. Ali Tila,
yes.
Fun fact, did you know kefta kebabs comes from the Persian word kafta, which is the word that means to beat or to grind.
Oh, this is a family show. Take it easy, you know?
We'll grind and beat later. Anyway, let's get into the kebabs, shall we? All right, Ali.
Let's do it.
Get over here. Hold on. Anyway, can I just warn you? This whole episode is going to be full of innuendo, so hide your kids, hide your grandma.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Exactly. Okay, so to start on the kefta kebabs, I have some ground beef here, and I'm using a decent amount of fat, 80-20. The point is, don't use anything that's too lean because you want to have that juicy kind of kebab. And I'm taking an onion, and yes, I'm grating the onion, but what you're gonna see is by grating the onion, it's juicing the onion, it's getting a lot of flavor, but the onion actually also has a binder because there is a good amount of fiber here in the onion. Ali, be careful. I don't want to hit you with onion juice in the eye. And then that gives you a much better idea of what's happening in there. So the onion kind of gets liquefied, but it still stays, it's finer than a mince, I would say. And all that juice just becomes super delicious. All right, next, we need to season the meat because we want to taste all of this. So salt is absolutely critical. I have some chopped parsley here. Actually, you can give me a hand, Ali.
Yeah.
So how about like a good amount of that garlic is gonna go in, or all of it.
Yeah.
It's because it's gonna be delicious.
It is delicious.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get into the Spiceville now. Cumin, lovely, delicious. Smoked paprika, sumac, which tastes like a citrus. Coriander, and then Ali, you wanna hit us with a little bit of ground cinnamon?
Sure, how much?
You know, cinnamon would be the one that I would go the easiest on because it's such a sweet spice in my opinion. Friends, that's a kefta mix right there. And so basically really getting this mixture together. And here's the thing about making meatloaf, meatball, any kind of meat. The more you work it, and that emulsified fat actually helps bind this mixture together. So if you're making a ton of this, I do this in a mixer.
It smells amazing.
Isn't that nice?
I love all the spices.
You can't overwork this because it's only gonna get tighter and tighter, and then you can actually start kind of working it together. All right, Ali, can I bug you for a skewer?
You bet.
All right.
How many do you need?
You know, just bring me 2, please. Okay, thank you very much. Yep, that's it, there you go. You're having a little too much fun with this. So what I'm doing is, look, I'm starting with the large meatball and I'm kind of like elongating it. And the move here is, so I can get kind of even cooking and it doesn't become just one giant piece of meat, is once I have it kind of shaped into a manageable size, now check it out, I'm gonna kind of pinch little ridges into it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so Ali, you want to put that sheet there so I have somewhere to land?
You got it.
All right, so there's one kefta. Ali, while I make the other kefta, do you mind starting us on pita?
You bet.
All right.
Okay, so in my mixer bowl, I have some lukewarm water, some yeast, and some sugar. What we're doing is we're activating our yeast. It's puffing up, it's becoming kind of foamy and bubbly, so we know that it's activated. You have to be careful because if your water's too warm, you don't want it to kill your yeast, and yeast will start dying at about 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Science. Talk to me, I'll help you.
So next, we're gonna mix some yogurt, an egg, and a tablespoon of olive oil. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, you
Tila.
got it.
I have like an awesome sous chef here, man.
She
like,
has to say that.
Woo! Wow. And that oil got really excited. And a tablespoon of olive oil. We're gonna whisk that together. And this is gonna go into our dough. I love pita recipes that have yogurt. It's maybe not super traditional, but it's a nice twist on pita bread. And it also adds to the complexity of the flavor of the pita. All right. Babe, can you grab me a spatula?
Spatula, check.
Thank you. Thank you, Jet Tila.
You're welcome.
We're gonna add our yogurt mixture into our activated yeast. Ooh, look at that bubble.
Yeast is happy.
Yeah, it's very excited. It's warm out.
It's farting.
Yeah. So our next step is to mix our AP flour, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking powder, and we're gonna give that just a little whisk. So mix the dry, we're gonna throw that in.
Show us.
And sometimes it's a good idea to add your salt in at the end. Salt likes to steal water, it competes with yeast. Some people say that it kills the yeast.
So you got dough hook attachment.
I got a dough hook. So we're gonna knead this together for about 10 minutes until the dough cleans the bowl, pulls away from the sides, and kind of gathers on the hook. All right, our dough's been kneading. It's been about 10 minutes. It's soft, it's pulling away, cleaning the bowl. We're gonna stop it. Take it.
Look at that, beautiful.
I know, right? Pretty nice.
All right.
Just gonna kind of knead this into a ball.
Gerardo Plastico. Thanks, brother.
Gerardo,
All
you're our
right.
hero. All right, I'm gonna cover it with plastic and I'm gonna let it bulk rise for about an hour at room temperature. You wanna do the honors?
Yeah.
You wanna cover it?
How did I become plastic man?
We want it to double in size and we want the yeast to really start to work. And we're gonna develop a lot of flavor that way.
And look what you have.
Magic of television.
Oh my
We
God,
have-
you just dated yourself.
I know,
you
right?
Wayne's World that. Wow, good
All right.
one.
It's doubled in size. Look how nice and pillowy that is. So we just want to punch it down, release some of those gases, and then we're gonna pull it right out, and we're gonna shape it. Okay, so we're gonna portion the dough in about 3.5 ounce pieces. Then I want to shape it into kind of a ball.
Here, you have hands. I will assist.
And then we're gonna just roll it and place it on a greased sheet pan.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna cover these dough balls and we're gonna let them rest for about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna roll them and cook them off. So while I'm finishing up the dough balls, do you wanna go make the garlic sauce?
Yeah, I'm happy to do it, chef.
Sweet, perfect,
All right.
thanks.
Come on over, team. So that fluffy, salty, garlicky sauce is called toum. And we usually order it takeout, but it's really easy to make at home. And let's just get into it, friends. A full food processor, a really good amount of garlic. And what we're gonna do is start processing this garlic down. And let's just start that going. There's a ton of garlic oil in here. So there's a point where it's just gonna stick to the bowl. And then once we're at this point where it's sticking, we're gonna start alternating between oil and lemon juice, and we're gonna start spinning it up again. And don't forget, seasoning means not just acid, but also a good amount of salt too. It's a long emulsion, and it's gonna take 10 to 15 minutes. What is an emulsion? An emulsion is anytime two liquids that don't want to play together, like oil, water, oil, vinegar, play together. Look at that, it's already getting fluffy and white. Oh, Sebastian, are you getting this? Are you getting this? Just amazing little emulsion that we've got going on here. That's awesome. Allie.
That looks amazing.
That look awesome?
Can I try it?
Yeah, are you kidding?
That is so good. I'm never ordering out again.
Okay, bread proof, toum done. It's time to grill. I preheated my grill to high. I put a little piece of foil over the grill. I need a place to not burn the wood. And I'm just gonna let that cruise now. I'm gonna cook these for about 5 minutes on each side until the inside's medium well. Let this sear. Don't get crazy and start moving the meat around. It'll brown and it'll flip over on its own. And I will show you that after Allie makes her pita.
All right, Our pita dough balls have rested. Look how beautiful those are. They're puffing up. So we're gonna roll them out to about 1/4 of an inch. And then we're gonna fire them in our pizza oven. And the nice thing about the pizza oven is you can get it to a really hot temp. Traditional pita ovens are blaze really hot, and that's how you get that nice puff on your dough. And it's really hard to do that sometimes with a traditional oven. What do you think, Tila?
I think it's good. I think it's time to cook pitas at home.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. And it's like 1 to 2 minutes in the pizza oven.
Can I try that?
Yeah, you wanna
I
try
want
one?
to try that. On to the burger flipper. All right, wish me luck, team. There we go. All right, going in. Putting over. Oh, not as cool as yours. Not as cool as yours. Yours did it way better, Allie. Hey guys, I gotta check my skewers. I gotta check the skewers. Look, you're getting the puff. I can't do both at once. And now you're getting the full pita, which means
Great.
you're just about done once you get a full puff out. While Allie was cooking off her pita, I had to make the first turn. What I was looking for was these really nice grill marks, and the meat should wiggle on its own. It's not sticking. So doneness is determined either by touch, if you feel comfortable, or remember, always gotta carry a thermometer. Sebastian, we agree, yeah? That looks pretty cooked through, 150 all the way around?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull and then let these rest while Allie finishes her pita.
Doesn't wanna. Ooh, look at that.
All right, Allie.
Homemade pita. You will never buy the supermarket stuff again.
That's right.
After this.
There's such a satisfaction with, making these meals that you only order out. We're gonna make a little meze plate, hummus in one area, Shirazi salad. And then, do I want to do a little bit of?
Yes, you do.
I do, I definitely,
Yes,
definitely
you do.
So let's put that in the middle there and give it its own little area. How gorgeous. There it is, team. I don't really need to say much more. We've made Kefta Kabobs. We've made toum. Allie's made homemade pita. So shall we enjoy the fruits of our labor?
Oh yes, oh yes.
I'm gonna
Check you
pinch
out.
off the piece there. I like to pinch off a piece into the hummus,
Yep.
the toum.
I want a little of this garlic sauce too.
I need a moment. I genuinely need a moment. This just goes to show you your outdoor kitchen isn't just for hamburgers, hot dogs, and pepperoni pizzas. Please leave comments below, ask questions, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Awesome. Wow, what a...
This is so good.
If you want more information about all the appliances we use today, go to Coyote Outdoor Living. And we want to thank our great sponsor, 𝘈𝘱𝘭𝘬𝘭𝘳. If you want to learn about all of their humanely raised products, please check out the link below.